Hey everyone, this is Uncanny Derek. I am here with a opening here of a package that I received from CaptCan Comics. A bunch of comic books in here, so we're gonna open them up. I haven't ordered from CaptCan Comics at all. This is the first time for me. I have no idea what to expect. The books are graded. The idea of this video is to first show off what I have ordered, and also to kind of grade how they package everything and how their grading system works here. So hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so here we have our package from CaptCan Comics, still all boxed up. So let's open this bad boy up and see what we have inside. My trusty X-Acto knife. Hope I didn't just cut through a bunch of books there. There's not that many books in here. Alright. Just basic wrapping. And everything's packaged very nicely in some bubble wrap. So, very good. We will, thanks for the order, stamp a pick and tag us. Yeah, I think I'm kind of doing that right now, aren't I? Alright, so, tape, my arch nemesis. Do some gentle cutting there. So, not only is that packaged up pretty nicely, but the books, again, are taped further together inside, so, I'll probably do some editing. Alright, now we got the package open. There's that lovely card there. Big thank you for ordering. That's kind of nice. And outside of the bubble wrap, we have the books themselves. So I don't know what order they are in. I kind of have one I want to kind of do for last. So we'll just like cut there, split them up. And yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll get started once I get all this tape off these books. Give me one moment. Alright, now that I have all unpackaged, I kind of organized them by the least coolest to the coolest, in my humble opinion. I haven't really gone through the books, so the grades that they have given me, I'm going to assume they're correct, or at least close to. So, I mean, without further ado, the first book here we have is X-Men Annual Number 3. This is a cover by Frank Miller. Interior art is by George Perez. This was graded... Oh, this actually did not have a grade, if I recall correctly, from them. I mean, there's a couple little dents on the side there. I see there's a little bit of a tear there. But, I mean, for the price of this book, which I think was only a few bucks, like, yeah, it was... I'm trying to complete Uncanny X-Men. And this annual will definitely fill the gap. I only need the giant size annual number 1, or the annual number, king size annual. Giant size I still need as well. But yeah, you got this book here. This next book is actually one I was upgrading. This is Uncanny X-Men number 128. Again, another George Perez cover. John Byrne interiors. Now, this book here is an upgrade, like I said. My other book I did already pull aside. So, this one here, you'll see at the top, it has DS kind of in black marker at the top. That's, my initials, Derek Smith. And this one here is pretty chewed up all on the side here with the spine ticks and all. I wasn't planning on ever upgrading books until I completed the run. But this 128 that they had was for a pretty good price, and I was like, sure, why not? Let's just get this low-grade book out of the way. I can give it to my kid when they're all grown up. So they graded this, I believe, as a fine copy, and just looking at it, it seems fine. There's like a few little ticks on there. Fine's usually like a 6.5. I honestly, from just looking right at it, probably a little bit better than that. I'd have to open up the book and, make sure everything else fits the bill, but this turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the quality of this book. So, yeah, that's Uncanny X-Men number 128. Next up, we're getting to some earlier X-Men here. This is X-Men number 62. So this is not the first appearance of Kazar. That was in issue 10. This is a Neil Adams book, cover and interiors. This guy here was graded, I think, as a good, like a 3 to a 4. I mean, you can see definitely a lot of spine wear there with it, which is expected for a 3. Yeah, I would say the 3 is pretty accurate with this here. the book itself, again, I have to check if it's complete, but I've always loved this cover. This is just such an awesome Neil Adams cover for the run. And this is also the issue where Angel gets his new costume, because those suspenders he had, oh, those are pretty awful. This is also the first appearance of the Savage Land Mutate, so that's like Brainchild and Barbarous. So that good book. Now this next one, this is actually non-X-Men related. This is a book I've had on my want list for quite some time. It is by the great Dave Stevens. This is Airboy number 5. Now this book here is actually an homage to Air Fighters Comics number 2, which is from like the 1940s. I think it's 43. That's a Fred Kida homage. I may put a photo of what the Air Fighters 2 looks like. And that first book, I believe, is the first appearance of Valkyrie. And so this is an homage to that cover. Dave Stevens, you know, maybe you don't. He went on to did The Rocketeer, and he's also known for a lot of his pinup work and whatnot. CaptCan graded this as a fine plus, or very fine plus, so that's like 8.5 range. I mean, there's a little bit, it won't show up on my phone camera here, but there's a little bit of spine stress here. I mean, again, have to check the interiors, but this is a pretty good looking book. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, and again, the price was not to be beat, so yeah, it's really good. Dave Stevens cover, again, Airboy number 5. And lastly, this book I have had on my want list for a little bit. It's an older X-Men. Actually, we're going back to issue number 8. This is the first Honestly Untouchable, X-Men number 8. This is a Jack Kirby book. They graded this, I believe, around a 3.0, and I mean, I can probably see that. It doesn't really show up in the camera that well, but this is, it's yellow in cover. Like the cover should be white. So it is a yellowing cover. There is a lot of spine stress here, and you can notice just at the top there's a little bit of a spine wear entirely. But the book does look intact. There's a little bit of staining on the bottom and on the side. I mean, a 3's pretty good to it. Yeah, again, I have to go through the book to confirm it, but the book itself does look pretty solid for being a 3.0. Again, that's X-Men number 8. So those are the books that I had ordered here from CaptCan. That was my first time ordering from them. I'm pretty happy with how everything was packaged. I'm pretty happy with how everything was treated, and the grades, at least at face value, seem to be pretty good. So that seems to be it for me. Thank you very much for watching this video. It was really cool to see all those comics be pretty accurately graded from CaptCan. I was pretty happy with how the shipping all went again with all that. I definitely can see myself ordering from them in the future. Again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll try to have more content like this coming up soon, and see you in the next video.